So it's 4:53 a.m. and Spirit woke me up about 4 something. And normally when Spirit wakes you up over in the morning like this, they either want to give you messages or someone is trying to do witchcraft on you, and they normally try and do it on you while you are sleeping. So it wasn't witchcraft, but I got a message this morning, and I just want to come and speak to someone who is dealing with trying to deliver themselves from the spirit of addiction, and you have family members who do not respect your choice to get off of the drugs, and also karmic family members. So upon Spirit giving me messages, I began to think over my life, and there were so many times, as I told you, my mother is a karmic, right? Masked as a karmic. And so there were many times in my life before where I would try and get off of drugs, right? And because she was able to manipulate me emotionally, here I am running back to getting on the drugs, right? One may say, well, you were a grown adult, but no, this is how this works out. Mind you, we were very young, and so our parents would give us drugs. This is the same parent that I did drugs with at a very young age. So that's how you know it's karmic family members. The same people who said they love me was the same people who would give me the drugs. Even at 13, giving me weed and marijuana and different things like that. Now, as we get into an adult, I remember one time I was in recovery. This was my first time ever going to recovery, and I wanted to get myself clean. I had did really, really good. I was in there for like almost 6 months. And then here she come. I was working and everything, and here she come because this is in my mind. I'm not thinking this is I'm not spiritually awakened in that way. So I'm thinking it's just my mom. Here she is talking about she homeless. Mind you, she's still out there in the streets doing drugs. You homeless because you can't get your shit together. You homeless because you don't want to get off drugs. You homeless because of the shit you keep putting yourself in. But I'm not thinking like this. All I know is I'm working and I got money. So here I come trying to be Captain Save-'em. So she tell me she homeless. I go get a hotel room for us to stay in so she don't have to be out on the streets. And what she do? Come and do the drugs in front of my face in the room that I got for her because she was homeless. Now here I am back on the drugs again, back on that cycle. It happened another time like that as well. Just recently, last year, I had tried to get off drugs. So there's been a number of years of disrespect, right? And I never quite seen it the way I see it now. God had to move me away from people and really begin to heal me and go through. I had to go through the spiritual awakening and see these things. Now, mind you, I told you I had the dream about her being karmic and me meeting her in my dream. That same morning, she called me. Isn't that ironic? It's not ironic because things are already going on in the spiritual realm. So God had already revealed that in my dream. And this was just last week or the week before last I was telling y'all about. So I had the dream, me cussing her out in my dream saying, you ain't nothing but a karmic witch bitch. And then I woke up and then that's when Spirit began to minister to me what was going on in the dream. And I realized, okay, my mother was karmic. She went, and that's why she's still stuck in addictions and things like that because my mama been gone a long time ago. My real mama been gone a long time ago. She's operating, that's a demon that's working through her. So, this is a deeper level of spiritual awakening, and to see it so clearly. And it's all illusions and lies. You would think that these people are your real parents and they love you and all of these things, and they're just stuck in cycles of addiction. And meanwhile, it's a whole scheme in the spiritual realms. Because I told you going in the spiritual before it come here. They also have spiritual court. And what y'all don't realize is the things that you do here, it go on in spiritual court first. So a lot of people end up, baby, spiritual court ain't nothing to play with, honey. You got to be mindful how you treat people and what you do here. But Just understand that it's karmic family members, and you wonder why they never love you, or why you never fit in with your family, or why you was always the black sheep or the odd one out. That's because you was born into a family of karmic family members. God put you in that bloodline to break some shit off. That's not your real family. Your real family is a soul family, your soul tribe. And some of them ancestors go back to extraterrestrials. So you never know who you have walking with you too. But I want to encourage you to break that cycle of addiction and break that cycle of keeping yourself around people who do not value you, who do not respect you, who do not love you, who do not see the changes that you are making, who do not congratulate you on the changes that you are making, who do not want you to win, who do not clap for you, who do not support you, who do not really care about you, people who talk shit about you behind your back, people that mock your spiritual growth. If you go back through some of my old videos, you'll see me talking about it when I went to visit her, and just blatantly disrespectfully. She knew that I had been clean for almost 7 months, and here she come. I went to visit her because I had some things I had to handle in Anderson, and in another city, and here she come, did the drugs right in front of me. A person like that don't see the changes that you're trying to make. They don't respect you, then they don't love you. And that's disrespect at its highest level. Now, how this shows up for other karmic family members is, here I am trying to confide in my sister, let her know I cannot be around Ma no more because she don't respect my change. She don't respect me as a person. Well, you used to be on drugs and you was at her house. That's not the point. You don't see the dysfunction? This is your own mother, whom you have told that you are getting clean. And she will put temptation in your face like that. But because she's used to those toxic cycles of abuse, and she has her own addictions that she's battling, she don't get it neither, because she's a karmic too. And what they don't understand is when you're dealing with karmic, is those family members are not really your family members. They're being used by demons or demonic spirits to keep you suppressed. See, your family will always know that you are the chosen one. And their goal is to keep you in illusions and keep you confused. So that's why at 13 years old, hold on. That's why at 13 years old, right? My aunt was giving me drugs. My aunt was a karmic too. She would give me marijuana, liquor. I told y'all we had that picture where we had bottles of liquor and marijuana in our hands. We was all in the picture together. Dysfunction in karmic families. Call you weird because of your spiritual growth. Call you a witch because of the things you choose to practice, because you're no longer participating in the matrix and the toxic cycles and the generational pathologies of fucking dumbness. People that don't want to wake up, don't want to learn nothing, don't want to heal, don't want to grow, don't want to change, want to keep on repeating on the same pathology to their own children. I would encourage you to break free, my loves. On this Mother's Day, honey. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. I'm going to do another video for that. But for the ones who have not had real mothers, I would encourage you to break free from that. Love yourself enough. You don't have to put up with that type of disrespect because that's your mama for the rest of your life. Because all you really need is God and yourself. Karmic family members are real. So, I just came to share the story time to give y'all a little bit more in depth about my life and about my karmic family members, and to testify and to educate. A lot of y'all do not have good relationships with your family because they are karmic family members and they never meant you any good. You are chosen, and they were going to always try and keep you down. And God will remove them from you, because now it's time for you to come in, walk into your calling and your purpose. And you're not going to go into that calling and that purpose carrying karmic family members with you. So when you do decide to choose you, like she called my sister and say her feelings was hurt, I bet they are. Because I know exactly who you are now. The matrix is broke. You no longer can manipulate me. You no longer can control me. You no longer can put that witchcraft on me. Your feelings are hurt. Child, please.